Now, I'm down here in Garden Place with someone who's spending a brave 24 hours, including overnight on Sunday night, in Garden Place, basically to get across a bit of a message relating to the, what do you call it, the end of life referendum. So, what's your name?
My name's Heather Major.
Okay.
My late husband would have been eligible under this Act quite a bit of his life. He first would have been eligible when our daughter was 1, then when she was 4, and he didn't die until she was 9. I totally understand suffering with a terminal illness. In fact, I was just talking just 2 minutes ago to my friend who has a terminal illness, and she was talking to me about her desire to have the choice, and I appreciate that, and my heart breaks for her that she is anticipating a difficult end and would like the choice to be able to end that with a doctor's assistance. Problem is, when I asked her about making it a free personal choice for everyone, she had no idea, thinking about other people, whether this would in fact be a free choice for everyone and what the protections are for people who could be being coerced already. 1 in 10 of our seniors, Tracy Martin says in June, she said, 1 in 10 of our elderly New Zealanders are being abused. What's the check in the Act for that? Just that doctors should do their best, not a legal term. A 2-step process actually, just asking the patient if they can talk to their family, to which the patient may say no. The other thing is to talk to a doctor that the person is seeing regularly about their illness. They may not be seeing another doctor regularly about their illness. That is the 2-step process for checking for coercion in this Act.
Okay.
I don't believe that there'd be many New Zealanders that were aware of that. Another thing is there are no independent witnesses in this Act. Unlike jurisdictions with similar assisted dying laws, Oregon, Canada and Victoria, Australia, where 2 independent witnesses must be present when the person signs the request for this. New Zealand has no witnesses at any point in the process, including when they get the lethal dose. So if they don't have family around and it's just the doctor, and then there's no protection for the patient, there's no protection for the doctor because there is no independent witness.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I've read not all of it, but I had my own, I suppose, concerns about it over a number of things. But so are you encouraging people to not tick yes, or are you just saying to people to make sure they're fully informed before they make a decision?
Well, I can't tell anyone how to vote. I just want people to know that they've made a well-informed choice. Yep. And we will just have to live with that. I will, have to live with whatever people decide. Yeah. But my whole point is, have people read the Act? Are they aware of what's missing from it? I mean, it's only 18 pages long. Victoria's is 123 pages. Yeah. 68 safeguards. We've only got a third of those.
And so, that's the big thing, I think, with something like this, is actually being informed so that when you make a decision, you are making a decision with all the information and weighing up the various holes in it and things that are missing and as you just pointed out, those different pieces that should be there.
Yeah. I mean, if your comfort level, you can handle that. Like my friend just thinking of herself. I understand that. But if you're like a lawmaker weighing up those scales, personal choice and autonomy versus public safety, just tell me that you're convinced that this Act is safe enough and go for it. Make your decision based on that. But this is why I'm giving up my sleep tonight and doing this crazy thing, is because I just don't believe that our voters, our lawmakers in this unusual circumstance have read it and truly know it and would know that it is going to be safe for all New Zealanders.
So to everyone watching this, inform yourself, make sure that when you make that decision, you've made a decision with all the facts and all the information and weighing up the benefits versus the the problems that may arise in 10 or 15 years from now, potentially, or even 5 years from now, from this, for some people, before you make that decision.
So right, consider the fact that the Treaty of Waitangi is not even mentioned. Te Whare Tapawha, not even mentioned. This is supposed to be a health thing. Look up whānauconcern.nz, look up votesafe.nz, look up Lawyers for Vulnerable New Zealanders. Find out why so many lawyers have publicly come out denouncing this act. People who are pro-euthanasia, lawyers who are pro-euthanasia, have come out denouncing this act because it's not safe. That's lvnz.org. Find out why.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
And good. Have fun tonight.